tango is my lifelong companion. My name is Mint. Auroville name is Mint. Korean name is Gun-hee Kim. Yeah, I started tango in Korea in 2017 before moving to Auroville 2018. It was only around 3 months. But at that time, I thought I cannot continue dance tango in India. Who can imagine Argentine tango? I can dance in India. But already I had fallen into tango. Just in case, I packed my tango shoes. And arriving in India, Auroville, and discovering that there was huge tango community, largest tango community in India. Oh my God, it was almost miraculous for me. And I still remember the very first class in Humanscape with Jorge and Mahi. It was incredibly hot, no air conditioning. And I remember Jorge's shirt was fully soaked with the sweat. I felt my sweat also running down on my own back. Wow. But strangely, it didn't bother me at all. So at the moment, I realized something very simple and profound. When you really, truly enjoy what you are doing, this kind of discomfort and difficulties becomes irrelevant. Yeah. Although I have been 9 years since I started tango, but actually I couldn't continue. After first tango festival, the COVID came, lockdown, and my son was young, so the evening class almost impossible to attend. But finally, my son became teenager, and I can go to tango class regularly. Yes, this is my simple tango journey. And for me, tango is become more than a hobby. It's a central rhythm of my life. Yeah, I go to tango class almost every day, Monday to Friday in Harmony and Kripa, and Saturday morning practice in the Kripa. Sunday I go to beach and then dance in the beach with the kids, with the women, whatever there. And the way I choose my dress also influenced by tango. I consider when I wear dresses both in my daily life and on the dance floor. And also I practice Kalaripayattu, which is I love, deeply enjoy in its own way. But one of the reasons I began was because I believe it makes me a stronger dancer by improving my balance, stamina, and physical strength. Yeah. And why I love tango so much? I can say 3 reasons. The first reason is tango never be mastered. The deeper you go, the more you have to learn. It's endless challenging for me, And also it makes me curious. Yet, just the simple walking also incredibly musically interesting with the music. And the second reason is I noticed that when I started the first dance tango in Korea, I could feel somehow so much the other person, their mood, their character, their personality. I never found this kind of experience before. I never found this kind of encounter in any other activities. The third reason why I love tango so much is the state of complete focus that tango demands. The moment when I step on the dance floor, naturally, automatically, all my attention gathers into the present moment. Tango leaves no rooms for distraction. It asks for whole your body, whole your mind, and whole your present moment. That deep sense of concentration and immersion is perhaps what I love most. Usually in Auroville, it's very comfortable. I know everybody, so yeah. But in Seoul, it was first time I went there alone. Nobody knows. I was new face. I really was scared. If I cannot succeed cabeceo, but finally I succeed. I could dance all the night, not all the night until 1 a.m. It was very new and good experience. Bravely I went there alone. Nowadays, I measure my activities with a single question. Will I still be able to do this when I am 80 years old? So tango, I cultivating tango as my lifelong companion. Yeah. Skills, discipline, and joy. I hope will still be able, be still part of my life when I am 8 years old, in the year of 2053. Where? Because Karma Yoga, very serious spiritual journey, and why tango? But I realized that it's very much similar, the way to practice Karma Yoga and tango is not different things. More actually, more strongest tool to be at the moment, to be aware at the moment. Yes, very strongest tool. Otherwise, you cannot dance. But Mother and Sri Aurobindo said, we have to do Karma Yoga through the work. Yes, I learned that when we work together, automatically there is something problem. Through the problem, we notice myself and the others, and then to solve the problem, we have to do a lot of work. But a little bit painful, a little bit laborious. But to dance tango with joy, we work for this kind of Karma Yoga. So I think it's very much good tools. Yeah, maybe I can ask you, you have another instrument to practice your daily yoga, like a tango? Yes. Or tango is the best. Yes. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Really, thank you so much. Beautiful.
Last thing is, I really express my heartfelt gratitude to the senior who introduced tango to Auroville and has kept it alive ever since.
Hoy sos toda una bacana, la vida te ríe y canta.
I love dance tango in the beach, actually, because there was no Sunday tango happening. So I organized people, can you come to beach? And then before to go to Korea this year, every Sunday I went there. First we swam in the water and then fully wet, and then we danced. Oh, and then everybody started to see us. Oh, yeah, it was very nice. It was the best place. The without shoes, bare feet, and very soft sand dance floor. It was the best place for me.